You are about to see the Gloria M. Silverio Foundation, a safe haven for newborns video. This organization is a prime example of the private sector and government working together to make our communities a kinder, more compassionate place to live. We are all familiar with the sound of a crying infant. In loving response, the baby's fed, changed, or just held and loved. For hundreds of other babies, their cries go unheard.
Police discovered the remains of a newborn baby stuffed in a backpack. And after sifting through dirt for evidence, investigators finally came across the grave. So far, they haven't been able to confirm the age, sex, or race of the baby. The body was badly decomposed.
11-year-old Brandon Smart found the dead baby while he was fishing behind his grandmother's townhouse. His fishing line got hooked on the backpack, and when he pulled it out, this is what he found.
I opened the backpack and there was a baby blanket, and inside the baby blanket was a Walmart bag, and inside the Walmart bag was a baby that was all swollen up from being inside the water.
You could easily give it up for adoption or even take it to the hospital, and you wouldn't be asked any questions, but now she has to face charges and everything. She took the wrong way out, that's for sure.
She's talking about Stephanie Smith, now charged with the attempted first-degree murder of her own daughter. Police say she dumped the newborn girl, just hours old, in this trash can, leaving her for dead.
We interviewed a young woman named Mary who was in a similar situation, and she agreed to share her story with us right here for the first time. Take a look at this.
I was 19 when I found out I was pregnant. I hid my pregnancy by wearing baggy clothes. I didn't gain that much weight, so it wasn't too hard to hide. I would get depressed, confused, worried. I was scared. At the time I was living at home, I didn't tell my mom that I was pregnant. I was scared too. In the end, she was the only one that was there. It's been very hard to think about it every day. I was almost 8 months pregnant when I gave birth.
After the newborn baby died on her bathroom floor, Mary pleaded guilty to aggravated manslaughter. The dead child was found in a plastic container inside Mary's car in a hospital parking lot.
I will, every day for the rest of my life, be affected by my decisions.
You can leave your unharmed baby, approximately 3 days old or less, at any hospital emergency room, fire rescue station, or emergency medical service station in the state of Florida. No questions asked, totally anonymous. We want to help you. There is now a safe haven for your newborn.
My baby, always remember that I do love you.
A baby is such a precious gift. That's why a safe haven for newborns is leading the way in Florida to save little lives. A compassionate approach allowing mothers and fathers to leave their child at a safe haven location, totally anonymous and free from fear of prosecution. Baby abandonment is a tragedy that does not have to happen. Log on to NBC6.net/community to learn more about this organization and how you can help save lives.
Well, we've obviously educated everyone on what the process is. They are aware that they're supposed to take in the newborn child and deal with whoever brings that child. At the same time, respect their anonymity and also provide the medical care that they're trained to see what condition the baby's in and then transfer them to definitive care at a medical care facility.
The emergency services at our hospital is prepared to handle these babies when they're brought to us. All our staff know that the mother or whoever drops the baby off should be provided anonymity. We don't press them for more than they are willing to tell us. Whatever information they give us is what we get. We have an assessment of the baby, just the primary assessment of airway, breathing, and circulation, we call ABCs. And then we determine, based on the status of the baby, how they are when they're presented to us, what neonatal unit they will be taken to.
Well, the partnership between the Fire Rescue Services, the Safe Haven Law, and the Safe Haven for Newborns organization is really a great fit that maximizes the potential of this law. By using fire rescue stations that are strategically poised all over the state, people are familiar with where they're at, they're not threatened by firefighters or fire stations, and it maximizes this as an outreach program combined with all the effort that Safe Haven is taking in marketing and advertising the information about the law. So it's a very powerful partnership.
Early in the morning, a young mother presented herself to the front of one of our fire stations, rang the doorbell. The mother had delivered a newborn about 3 hours prior to. It appeared healthy. She appeared healthy as well. The baby was transported to a nearby hospital. No questions were asked of the mother, and everything proceeded just as it should have.
After arriving from a hazmat call, hazardous materials call at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, this saw this gentleman's head at the end of the truck bay door. Motioned for me to open the bay door. I opened the bay door, I got out of the truck. He asked me if this was a safe place or a safe haven for newborns. I says absolutely. And with that, he gave me his baby, which was about a half an hour old. And as I know of right now, that the baby is doing very well.